Mrs Australia is about recognising women who are married. They may or may not have children who do a lot of work in the community. So our charity is ovarian cancer, and there's no early detection test for ovarian cancer. So people often think that their Pap test covers them. So it's about getting the awareness out there of all the different symptoms of ovarian cancer and to go and see a GP, all those kinds of things. So a lot of community work, fundraising, awareness raising. And then there's the girly side of Mrs Australia as well, which is the catwalk and all that sort of fun glamming up side of it as well. I've experienced amazing things as Mrs Australia, everything from attending events that I've organised. For example, at the Australian Museum, I recently held a big fashion parade and I designed a gorgeous little charm in the shape of a crown and designed that piece of jewellery, raised money for charity through that for the Touch of Goodness Foundation. So you get to do really awesome projects like that and work with some great people like at the Australian Museum who donated the whole venue and catering for me. And then there are things like visiting a hospital in Newcastle with oncology patients, and I'd organised for a cappuccino machine to be donated with Harvey Norman through funds that I'd raised. And they heavily discounted the machine for me, and it was a nice, simple way to kind of give to people who are in a really difficult situation to be able to just have a nice cup of coffee, or when their family visits, to have a nice cup of decent coffee in a really trying time. So the experiences have been, extreme and wonderful and meaningful, as well as the great women that I've met along the way as well. So about 7 weeks ago, I started a new role, returning to the workforce full-time, scary, as editor at Universal Magazines. I edit a collection of magazines in the kitchen and bathroom division. So I look after Luxury Kitchens and Bathrooms, which is an annual, Kitchens and Bathrooms Quarterly, which is a quarterly, the Kitchen Yearbook and the Bathroom Yearbook. And very exciting, I'm about to launch a new web project, which I can't tell you about yet. I think the biggest challenge for women returning to work, whether it's part-time or full-time, is being okay that you're a mum in the workplace. When it comes to 5:30, I'm out that door. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. I don't care how it looks. I have another job waiting for me when I get home, and I need to be there by a certain time. I need to pick my kids up, but I also want to be there. So come 5:30, I'm out the door. But if you're doing stealth death rolls so no one can see you sneak out at the end of the day, then I kind of ask, well, what's going on about that? Why are you hiding the fact that you're a mum? Are you hiding that fact? And is it because the culture doesn't support working parents? Is it because you're not okay with it being at work? What's going on for you? So, I am out and proud that I'm a mum and that I have responsibilities, and my team knows that, my boss knows that, and that's just how it is. And my kids are doing really well as well. Especially my 4-year-old, I was worried about how she might take it. And yeah, I can't do drop-offs as much as I used to. But we're making up for it in other ways, and I'm not as burnt out by the end of the week, not having been at home all week with them. And so I have so much more energy on the weekend for them, and they can see that. They can see that mummy is a lot more content. I actually don't think work-life balance exists. I think it's all about work-life happiness. Well, at least it is for me. Am I happy in my work? Am I happy in my life and in my role as a mum? And only you can really decide whether that is working for you. I don't think you can be in balance as a working mum or as a stay-at-home mum. I don't know that there is a lot of balance in that. I think, are you happy is a better question to ask yourself.